Very much so. Yeah, I see what Mr. Maddie say. Golly. Alright. So, whoa. I drank all that water already. Man, that ain't no big. How the PlayStation sales still hit. Yes, that's the big play. They'll know. They'll know the room temperature of how game passes look to all gamers as a whole.
Look, I know it's an open door, but it's like a philosophically open door, okay? Get the hell out.
Hey, Morowski.
You want a room? Claire runs the desk. Give her something to do besides breathing down her neck.
I love you. If all my customers were you, that would be super swell. Now I got all kinds of chems looking for a home.
You have any work?
Yeah, actually, you might be perfect. You know the Gunners, right? The high-end mercenaries? Well, a few of them were talking about scavenging around that old hallucinogen building. I mean, just think about that name. There's gotta be some shit there that's out of this world. You get me something, I pay you 200 caps.
Actually, I already have something from there.
Oh man, that's like crazy. Are you a mind reader? Here's your payment.
It's hidden forever.
Nice. You
Not
paid
if I have
off.
my say.
Hey there. You're new around Good Neighbor, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think of the place?
Why do you ask?
Just trying to get a feel for you. Ain't exactly the safest neighborhood, so I like to know who's gonna cause trouble and who's gonna end it. Name's Rufus. I do repairs around here. Keep the robots running, sell a bit of scrap, that sort of thing. I'm usually here or drinking that swill Charlie slinging at the third rail. Looking for parts? I also might have a job for you if you're interested.
Where's the damn clinic?
I could use work, depending on what it is.
Don't know if you've had the beer down at the third rail, but I swear Charlie must have found it in a sewer. Found this holotape while doing repairs at the Rexford. Delivery notice for the brewing machine. Pre-war. Thing is, it was never delivered. Well, with all the bombs and all. Done some asking around, and I think it might still be intact. Which is where you come in.
Okay. Hey man, I gotta put that stuff on first. Ain't been doing too good on my charisma. Challenges. What I'm doing? Oh yeah, with that. Yeah. And I know, give me charisma. Charisma, no. That do, but it ain't working now.
I assume this is a paying job.
Of course. How about 200 caps? And some of the beer. Think you can get a hold of that brewing machine for me?
What's the catch?
The usual. Place it's in isn't empty. Might have to shoot your way in. Are you gonna take the job?
Isn't brewing equipment going to be kinda large?
Usually it is, but apparently this machine has been miniaturized, so that shouldn't be a problem. Think you can get a hold of that brewing machine for me?
So adamant, boy.
This isn't exactly the safest neighborhood. What about hazard pay?
Fair point. 300 caps.
Nice.
Are you gonna take the job?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Great. So, the brewing machine is in the basement of an old bar called the Shamrock Tap House. When you leave town, make your way around east till you hit Atlantic. Great big green sign. Bring it back here when you're done.
Yeah, I can do rifles some more. Target armor. I'm running to a lot of stuff around. But we need more energy. I mean, more offense. Wait, what am I paying? Paying 43. I don't even need that. I just make them pick it up. Yeah, I could get them over here. Um, Pizza enemies, Venus. I gotta get that too. Got two more for that. I need that. I need that soon.
I just clean up around here.
Hey there.
This place ain't what it used to be, and it ain't used to be much.
Thanks again for pulling that job at Hallucinogen.
Oh yeah.
Compounds are a little beyond me, but I'll figure it out. Anyway, you need some candles?
Just looking.
Hey, take your time.
Oh crap, that's true. Bing, bada boom. Oh my helmet.
Hey, you playing that brewing machine yet? Or you just...
Dude, I ain't even took off. Oh yeah. Oh. He gonna run down here, ain't he? Or that Skyrim when they do that. They said you go in their room, they come running down there. That you, Piper? No, I'm gonna steal this dude's stuff. I mean, if so. See, I knew it. You ain't going no sleep, man. You was not gonna go to sleep. What you doing? I don't help them. Come on. About. What that rail place? Third rail you talking about? Mm-hmm.
Gather around. Let's kick the bring back. Shoot the
Yeah.
Now I know y'all are doing your own thing, but I don't want anyone here to forget what matters. Hey, Daisy, glad you can make it. How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I
Oh,
see
that's
you
what
on
a third rail.
Browski the other day?
He wishes.
All right, we're getting off track. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters. We freaks gotta stick together.
Freak.
And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me?
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock.
Now, what out there in our big, friendly Commonwealth would want to drive us apart? What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman would want to hurt our peaceful community?
The Institute and
I
their
knew it.
sins.
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later. You've earned yourself some jet. The Institute. They're the real enemy.
Yeah, yourself.
Not the
Yeah.
Raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
Hey, we all know I got my own personal beef with that lardhead. But stay focused. Now, I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind. When someone starts acting funny. When people are doing things they don't normally do. When family starts pushing you away for no reason. We all know who's behind that kind of
Right,
shit.
okay.
And the only way to stop it is to stick together. They can't control us if we're not afraid. Now, who's scared of the Institute?
Yes!
And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with?
Good neighbor!
And who's in charge of good neighbor?
Your lady friend there. She's the dame who writes public occurrences, right?
Yeah.
Running from
Good stuff.
something?
I always
Welcome
did
home.
appreciate good investigative journalism.
That's what's up.
Jeez Louise, that's some tin can.
Where in the world is the dang medic, man? They ain't got no doctor in this sucker. Warehouse. Yeah.
Hancock. He's the mayor around here. Elected by himself. Accepted by everyone.
That's alright. Still wrong.
Get lost! You're looking to stock up on general equipment. You can hit Daisy's discounts.
What the hell is that? Yeah, I ain't got no building called that. Oh,
Don't
yeah.
ask questions, and good neighbor. Better for everyone now.
Oh, that's good, good. Okay, another super good.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Where is she?
Here for Amari, she's downstairs.
Hey, Irma.
Whatever you and Nick are up to, I don't need to know. Just don't let the big metal softy hurt himself, all right?
Dr. Amari?
Yes, I take it this isn't a social call.
This one's all yours, Nick.
We need a memory dig, Amari, but it's not going to be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
How much of the brain do you need exactly?
That is not an encouraging question. I suppose I'll have to make do with whatever you can find.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait, that's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
So the brain is still good, right?
Possibly. There's no sign of decay, so the tech is probably preserving the tissue, injecting some kind of compound to keep it stable. But there's no way to access the memories inside without a compatible port.
You're talking about me, right? I'm an old synth. If the Institute built me out of similar parts, we might have an in.
There could be long-term side effects. I don't know where to even begin with listing the risks.
Don't bother. I don't need to hear them. Plug me in, Doc.
You really think this'll work, Nick?
No idea. But we got a missing kid on the line. That's worth the risk.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine.
Thanks, Nick.
Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Ain't got no water.
Let's see here. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
Yeah.
A lot of flashes.
I don't want to start taking over Tyrone.
Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant. It's not like anyone has ever done this before. You try making a secret technology work across hardware generations out of spare parts. Just let me think. The encryption is probably meant to keep a single mind from accessing the data. So, what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find. Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
California Republic. All 5 states have now signed on, which means that as of this moment, we are all citizens of the new California Republic. I'm sure that's good.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. It doesn't matter now, though.
Joke. What's it mean, Mom? Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days, like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie.
People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse.
You take this. You're old enough. You're the man.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
You're the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you will turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio. All useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I
was such a dummy back then.
will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone.
I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. It's gonna be fine. You'll see. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
You'll see.
We don't know anybody here. And now...
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. I just took it as part of the job. A little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another.
So,
there was always a job.
I hear you'll take care of people.
I don't remember much from that time. It all kind of blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you.
And you'll do this all by yourself?
I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe. That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming.
You're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself.
The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute.
Really existed.
You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute, but I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement. Suited me just fine.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate. Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Oh, yeah.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Yeah, that's the bar.
Initiated. Cryogenic stasis.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
Vault computers are still working. That's good.
Where I'm at.
Just find him.
There go me.
C6, down the hall near the end.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long. I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
Oh, man.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but I never liked to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine. How's now, the...
Come here. Come here.
Wait. No. I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm,
Big heads never
sorry, I
liked
had to
taking
go through
orders
that
from
again.
a dirty,
another
contaminated
intact
degenerate
memory.
like me.
whenever you're ready.
But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory, so...
Wasn't my
good
idea to
news, I
settle
think.
down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid, like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Oh, man.
Oh boy. Piper has really done it this time. I mean, I'm not saying she's right, but... Mayor, he's gonna be there this time. I probably shouldn't have even,
Kellogg. It's okay. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, Stronger and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Wow.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Oh boy, that's a lot of metal.
Am I okay? Are you seeing anything bad?
Don't be alarmed, but I honestly don't know what to look for. As I said before, this is uncharted territory, but your neural and physiological readings have returned to normal. From a medical standpoint, you're fine. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
You were along for the ride, weren't you? You saw what I saw.
Yes, but it's important we review everything together, in case either of us missed anything.
Okay.
I saw Kellogg's life. The man who ruined my family. The man I killed.
That's right. He was a human being just like the rest of us, and he had reasons for being what he was, however cruel. How does that make you feel?
I'm not sure, Doctor.
I don't know if there's any right way to feel, either. We're getting off track.
True.
The important thing is that we discovered the Institute's greatest secret, teleportation. The only question is, what do we do now?
What about Virgil?
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil, we need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
The name says it all. Radiation. So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing pleasant. Navigating radioactive hazards is nothing new. But the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds. That's why it doesn't make sense. Virgil fleeing into that hell. The exposure alone.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
Well, you are wearing a suit of power armor. I've heard they were designed with nuclear warfare in mind. It seems like exactly what you need.
Oh no, I'm not going there. That's crazy.
And plunging into a dead man's memory wasn't crazy? You've already done the impossible. Who's to say God won't let you do it again? Look, think it over if you have to, but it's the only path I can offer. Through the glowing sea to Virgil. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Blue, you got a minute?
Something up?
Well, yeah, but it's nothing bad. Just what you said about Nat. I've been going over it again and again in my head, and what you said was right. Family's too precious. What kind of life is she gonna have if I never go near her again? It's just... sometimes it feels like the only things I've got in life are Nat and the paper. Having someone I can count on, someone like you, it's meant a lot to me. Not a lot of people want to hang around with the nosy reporter.
Yeah, but you're my kind of nosy.
You're the exception. I haven't exactly made a lot of friends in this career. I just wanted to right the things I thought were wrong. And when Nat and I first got to Diamond City, there was a lot of wrong. Crooked guards, lousy infrastructure. There was a hole in the exterior wall that was patched over with a bookcase. One bookcase. That's it. I started the paper more as an act of desperation than anything else. It turned out I wasn't the only one who wanted things to change. After the first couple of editions, people may not have agreed with what I said, but everyone was listening.
Seriously? One bookcase? Not even some tape?
No, but now you can't even tell where the hole was. Brick, real mortar, the works. All because of the paper. When that first edition hit the stands, I felt like I'd finally done something worth doing. But afterwards, things changed. People didn't want to talk the way they used to. Seemed that overnight I'd gone from being Piper, friend and confidant, to Piper, the nosy snoop. A lot of folks, they haven't treated me the same since.
Oh, they
Started to feel like the only person I could count on was my little sis.
Alright, go to.
I'm sure it's nothing personal.
Maybe not, but the result's still the same. Or it was. Until you came along. You're not afraid of me like everyone else. I was sure that the paper would be the best thing I ever did in my life, but being here with you now I don't know. I've needed someone like you in my life for a long time, Blue. I just never expected I'd actually get them.
Affinity?
So thank you for being the friend I can count on.
It sounds to me like you're interested in becoming more than just friends.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Blue, I just don't know if I have room in my life for romance right now. Maybe,
For real.
maybe for now we just stay friends. See where things go. Now, what do you say we get moving?
Hey, affinity, highest level of affinity willpower. You gain the gift of gab perk. I gotta go look on my Wastelanders. Damn it, man. Not trying to do that. Wastelanders, survival guide. Vault dwellers, my bad. Dwellers, survival guide. Collector's edition. And look for the companion. I don't know where the companions was at. Were they before the web and stuff? Yeah, here they go. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Power perk grants you double XP for completing speech challenges and discovering new locations. She should be your first serious companion. She usually provides modest help with custom pistol with a pretty impressive shot. But her most impressive skill is her intrepid nature as a journalist and reporter. So yeah, I got it. Got to get the gap. Now I can hook up with the neck. Yeah, so hacking computers. Close to metal. Yeah, what's next? Uh, hmm? It ain't telling me, but what happened? Hmm. It ain't telling me though. That's crazy. It's called close metal. It was somewhere though. It used to tell you more about the Valentine. Valentine. Mm. I need to know what the infinity stuff is. There you go. Game as infinity with Nick and complete side quest. See, I didn't have to do it with what's her name. Yeah, sure didn't. Game as infinity with time side quest. Long time contact. See you later shit with Nick Valentine. You get one extra guess and 50% faster terminal cooldown. That's pretty cool. That's cute. Everybody. Oh man. When did I mess with it? Oh, there we go.
Be careful of the
Oh,
radiation.
I'm
The
tripping.
glowing sea isn't a place to be caught
I need to
unprepared.
barter. Oh man, she ain't gonna barter with me.
Certainly seen better
Psycho in there. I got no doggone bobblehead around this sucker. Alright. Uh, oh. Break. 1 second, people. One second. Let's get back on. Bro, that would have been crazy. That would be sick if he lose. Mm. Alright. Do that. And do that. Oh, I can't forget my food, man. I give it a few more minutes. That's all this stuff.
The memory den's not accepting new clients right now, sweetheart.
Irma.
Oh, enjoying yourself in Good Neighbor? It's a heck of a town, ain't it?
Hey, man.
You like the decor? My business partner hates it. Says she's not the fun type.
Irma.
Where did the memory loungers come from, you ask? Well, a girl's gotta have her secrets.
Okay. Oh. Yeah.
You take care, sweetheart.
Alright. Grasshopper. Fancy. Machine. Frequency. Hey. Oh. Yeah, control. That's that dude, man. The railroad dude. What's his name? Deacon. With it.
Got the memory pod loaded up? Oh, you're not Irma. Good neighbor's crazy. Thefts, murders, worse. Sometimes you just gotta escape a little to make it through the day.
Escape? What do you mean?
Reliving old memories. Like Thanksgiving, 2071. Mom made a 12-pound turkey. And then we all listened to this.
My bad. Never transitioned it. My goofy self. Oh, hold on, let me go get my pancake stuff.
Silver Shroud versus Captain Cosmos. Even Power's there. You ever listen to the Silver Shroud? That's what we need. No matter how bleak things got, he saved the day.
That sounds familiar.
You'd remember him if you heard his show. They're the best detective shows in the whole world. What if the Silver Shroud was real? With his black trench coat and gleaming silver submachine gun? I got a plan to bring him to life. So he can fight bad guys and give the rest of us a symbol of something better.
What plan?
I've built my own custom machine gun. Even better than the one in the show. But to make this work, I still need the most important piece. The genuine Silver Shroud costume herself. And they actually got one here in Boston. They made it for the TV show. Will you help?
Do you really need the costume?
With the gun, I'm just another armed hooligan. But if the Silver Shroud came to life and helped people, it would give everyone hope.
Yeah, since he seemed like a positive guy, he really wants this to happen. I'll help you.
I'll get the costume for you.
You're gonna do this? For real? Before the bombs fell, they were filming the Silver Shroud pilot over at Hubris Comics. So that's where you'll find it. You're the best.
We'll headed that way, too. I got sidetracked. One of those, I think I went in there. Yeah, let me use bed. That's all right. You can kill people. Oh my gosh. Boom, this ain't not that far. Gas is consumed. That's where that robot went. Taking the battery. That's where that stuff at. That's where these counties at. That's a lot of mutants in this area. Like a lot. Yeah, if I do that, I gotta do that with him. Let me, Valentine.
Plan on using
Wondered
your
what
robot
you
powers
looked
for
like
good.
as a robot. Not too shabby.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg? Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
She got something, though. She got a lot.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me. But that suit of power armor you've got on might be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Rad-Away you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
Probably go to that, but what was getting hit? What was there up there? That's a tough one. I'm gonna face I'm gonna say Starlight. Oh God.
Hey,
Piper.
Heading my way?
Golly.
This is what I've got.
Got a few of those. God, you know what all of them want to do. You got that minigun, never ending hunting rifle. I ain't got no bullets for that either. That minigun, yes. I need that damn gun, man. Where's that? I don't know what kind of gun that is, but I need that gun. It's an assault rifle. That's what it is. Yeah, what else assault rifle is? That, that. Yeah, after she used it, she got 10 millimeter, so I would have to put her with a 10 millimeter weapon. Oh, she got that. I think you find that in the thing. Yeah, we gonna get down and get up out there. Shit. Critical shot do double damage and critical use of 15, yeah. But, man, that's tough. So use that. Tell everyone that would. Never in the hunting rifle. Good. Yeah.
A lot of people out here could use a hand.
Drop this stuff where you can pick it up. Give me a hand. Drop. I didn't put no. What's going on? drink some, drink some, what you call it? Drink some water and stuff. Oh yeah, I got parasites on. Yep. Okay. Feel like dirty water.
Hey,
I'm listening.
take that weapon.
Can do.
Grab that.
Sure thing.
Get that rifle.
Count on it.
Grab that gun over there.
Done and done.
Okay. Why they let me have some stuff? Other stuff they don't. Oh, bed on it.
If it's giving you trouble, I could give that terminal a look.
That lady's gonna come over here. There you go.
Sweet.
Well, let's just say if you thought he had something dangerous, you should have sent it for eternity. I thought, I thought I knew how to have a good time. Figured out that hotel room keep coming here. I had the days long. One day he comes, shit. Comes in on jet. There's for memory of him being on Buffalo. He says for experiment. Getting stoned on jet and then playing yourself being stoned on Buffalo. You're still stoned on jet. But you have to admire his commitment. Yeah, his memories are quite vivid. Mars says she must have one of those brains with great attention to detail. Maybe that's why she's so meticulous. Oh, and she sure had a cute husband back when she was younger. Let's see why she misses him. I love the irony of a staunch opponent of the then coming in to sample the good temptation. It gets us all in the end. Reminder to myself daily must not look it now. But they'll really she lived to be such a ripe old age. Best that no one knows he ever came. I don't need a reason for the alien side of it. We'll play with it. I was gonna go about Silver Tribe. Radio show he always going on. Never mind. Keep telling him to keep all closer towards the side of his room. I always seem to spill onto the main court. People make gossip about the damn take advantage of him. But the truth is, he's our biggest charity case. Probably it'll be over too. I know. I'd be tired of the real world too. What's the moment? And dream a little longer than the next couple. Why put in some safety settings into his memory now so he doesn't starve himself to death. Boy, like I said, if he wants to live out the rest of his days, finding occasion, waking up to eat instead of focus and death is
Where'd you go? Got him!
the fuck is wrong with this dude? Gone. Running out to the house alone me. Everybody gonna be out there. I was gonna try to shoot that lady. It was like an order a bear or something to come in there and attack everybody. Or the Brotherhood of Steel. Oh yeah, Dan's was with me. Yeah, I'm gonna send him something. Fucking idiots, man. They shoot me. What did he shoot me for? Because I read a computer?
Don't let all that horsepower go to your head.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Nick, are you still in there?
What? What are you talking about?
Wait. Were you just playing a joke on me?
I guess that's for you to wonder and for me and Kellogg's memories to know for sure. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
Storm Drive, yeah.
Piper.
Heading my way?
Nah, let me just
Let's trade.
This is what I've got.
I'll use it for me. There's about 3 of them. Do I really need this stuff then?
Let me...
Sure.
Let me ask you something.
Oh.
Is something wrong?
Well, I sort of had the same question. It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Oh, that's real.
Doesn't really matter. I'm here now. I've just got to deal with that.
Good attitude to have. Not the way I felt. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point, and folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Broken mask?
This was long before I'd moved to town, but apparently some gentleman type shows up in Diamond City, heads down to Power Noodles. Guess he didn't like the food because he pulled his pistol and opened fire on the folks enjoying theirs. When security finally put enough holes in him to drop him, they say he was full of servos and sprockets, just like yours truly. Seems he malfunctioned, went berserk. It was the first time people realized that synths had stopped looking like me and started looking like them. Considering what these folks went through, I felt real lucky they let me in the front gate at all.
Massacre of the CPG? What's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Years back, a group of settlements tried to get together and form a coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement.
Try to help.
Only the Institute sent a representative of their own, a synth. The man killed every rep at the talks. The Commonwealth Provisional Government was over before it even got off the ground. I took up in town not long after. I was damn lucky they didn't just tell me to scram right then and there.
Why would you want to live among bigots like that?
Nah, I couldn't really blame them, given the circumstances. But folks sure started turning the other cheek when I showed up with the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd, known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
You took down 4 guys by yourself?
I didn't have to. Back then, synths were even more of an unknown quantity than they are today. I told them I was rigged to explode and started going beep, beep, beep. Hardest part of that rescue was keeping from laughing as they climbed over each other to get away.
You're not a spy, right? Testing, hello, Institute, can you hear me?
Hell if I know. If I am, the Institute's plan to gather intel on all the runaways of the Commonwealth has been going off without a hitch.
That's not a no.
Was it hard settling in?
Well, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the Synth, but it was Nick the Detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving? You good to keep going? I don't sleep or eat or anything like that. But if you need to, You do it.
Yeah, I got to. Yeah. Yeah, oh my God. I ain't got nope. Don't worry about it. I mean, I ain't doing nothing. Yeah. Or that's fine. Parasite knowledge, yeah. I don't think you can. Oh.
Hey.
I'm listening.
Take that weapon.
Can do.
Go check that out.
Sorry, can't
Get
do
that
it.
rifle.
Done and done.
Grab that.
Good plan.
Grab that gun over there.
Oh, it's good.
Get that.
Count on it.
Pick that up.
Sure thing.
Some bold claims by our intrepid reporter. Since must be living among us, undetected. Very serious implications. Wouldn't you agree? The mayor's office has, of course, issued a statement denying the validity of the article, saying all is well in Diamond City. The mayor himself insists that the fears raised in the article are unfounded. Good to know, I guess. But between you and me, listeners, I'm gonna keep my eye on
it. Amari.
Be careful of the radiation. The glowing sea isn't a place to be caught unprepared.
Oh, enjoy it, neighbor? It's a heck of a town, ain't it?
Paper on damn bed.
place to stay? Try Hotel Rexford.
Can't believe it. He looked just like Sammy, too.
Sure as hell didn't act like him. Institute thinks they can replace people with synths in this town? They got another thing coming.
Hi. What am I gonna
Just a
tell his
friendly
mother?
neighborhood watch, shooting down Institute spies as they crop up.
What happened here?
Ah, poor Sammy got snatched up by the Institute. Then those bastards send this low-rent double in his place. It's pathetic. They didn't make it 2 days before everyone realized something was wrong with him. Then we made the call, and here we are. Speaking of which, I gotta figure out where this body needs to get dumped. Why don't you get going?
Got a reason to be bothering me. I just had to shoot up a synth body snatcher over here.
He was a synth?
Yeah, unbelievable, huh? Sammy was fine a few days ago, and then bam, he's acting funny, gives up cigarettes, the booze, stops cheating on his wife. I mean, the man wasn't a saint, but he was who he was, you know. The Institute ain't got no right to replace him with a synth double. Look, we gotta clean up here. You keep close to you and yours, all right?
Hey,
Do something for you?
Nick.
There's something bothering you?
Your thoughts?
The detective's life isn't an easy one, but it rarely lacks for excitement.
Nothing else for now.
Got it.
Oh, yeah, paragraph. Wait.
Hancock says newcomers are welcome in the third rail. Go on in.
Excuse me.
Downstairs. Don't bother the other patrons.
To feel like a stranger, 'cause we're all a little strange in here. Have you got a history that needs erasing? Did you come in just for the beer and cigarettes?
What? Another one of you mercs looking for McCready? He's in the back.
God, I love this song.
Nick?
Tired of chasing. I'm just the girl to make you forget. So we're glad you dropped by. Come in, loosen up your tie. Have a drink.
Oi, we got beer.
Just one.
You ain't buying beer, you ain't buying.
But if you're searching.
Who's the singer?
That is Magnolia, flower of the third rail. Anything you want to know about her other than that is her business. Now, you gonna order?
Just looking.
Bloody hell, a window shopper.
Peace, brother.
Stay free, man.
Hey, Charlie.
What'll it be?
Close to empty.
The third rail. Is this your place?
What? Nah, God. Places Hancock's. Old Charlie just keeps the floor clean and drinks dirty. So, you buying or what?
So Hancock's the owner?
That's right. Owner and mayor of this whole bloody town. Trust me, never get on his bad side. Stay clear of his bodyguard. So watch your poison.
Hancock has a bodyguard?
Yeah. Redhead with the condescending stare. Trust me, Cub, something about her ain't right. I'll never admit saying that. I'm trying to sell drinks here. You in?
What's the word around town?
Well, they say there's a newcomer around here who doesn't understand that I'm a bartender, not a damn juice pop. Now, are you gonna drink?
Gonna pass.
Come back when you're paying.
What, you need something to take the edge off? Fred Allen, Hotel Rexford. They'll hook you up.
Short break.
Beautiful as always, Max.
Thanks, Charlie.
Sweet Pip-Boy, brother.
No
You
need
hold on to
to
that.
even ask. I always set aside a stash of the good stuff, just for you.
Excuse me, miss?
What's the matter, handsome? Don't tell me you didn't like the song.
I just wanted to talk to you.
Well, I thought that's what we were doing. Now, there's something special about you, isn't there? Don't tell me. Let me guess. Ah, of course. It's those powerful muscles of yours. My, I could get used to looking at those. So what brings a man like you to my part of town?
What do you think?
We're all trying to forget something, aren't we? I think you and I are gonna get along. So it's my turn to answer questions, right? What can I do for you?
What's your story? How'd you end up singing here?
Oh, I flew into town like any songbird does, on a heavy wind with a wounded wing. Well, this place has a stage, I needed to sing, and Whitechapel Charlie needed customers, so here we are. Was there anything else?
Whitechapel Charlie's been here a long time, I take it?
Well, he never talks too much about his past. Neither do I, really. I guess that's why we get along. You should get to know him, though. Order a drink first. He always wants to talk business after someone's had a few. And was that all? You need anything else?
Come on, tell me the whole story. Who were you before all this?
You really want to know? It's all in the songs. Everything I am. Now, can I help you with anything else?
I wouldn't mind hearing a different song.
The audience is always right.
You step through the gate, and you got balls.
Smell that? That's freedom.
Can't say I'm surprised to find you in a dump like this, McCready.
I was wondering how long it would take your bloodhounds to track me down, Winlock. It's been almost 3 months. Rusty. Should we take this outside?
It ain't like that. I'm just here to deliver a message.
In case you forgot, I left the Gunners for good.
Yeah, I heard. But you're still taking jobs in the Commonwealth. That isn't going to work for us.
I don't take orders from you. Not anymore. So why don't you take your girlfriend and walk out of here while you still can?
What? Winlock, tell me we don't have to listen to this shit.
Listen up, McCready. The only reason we haven't filled your body full of bullets is that we don't want a war with Good Neighbor. See, we respect other people's boundaries. We know how to play the game. It's something you never learned.
Glad to have disappointed you.
You can play the tough guy all you want. But if we hear you're still operating inside Gunner territory, all bets are off. You got that?
You finished?
Yeah. We're finished. Come on, Barnes.
Get out of my face.
Excuse me.
Here on gunner business.
Hey there.
Look, pal, if you're preaching about the atom or looking for a friend, you've got the wrong guy. If you need a hired gun, then maybe we can talk.
Maybe. Why don't you tell me who those guys were first?
A couple of morons looking to climb the ladder of success by stepping on everyone else on the way up. Shouldn't be surprised, though. It's how it goes when you run with the gunners.
Never heard of the Gunners. Who are they?
One of the biggest gangs in the Commonwealth. Got a rep for being crazy. You know, so tightly wound you'd think they were a cult or something. Stuck with them for a while because the money was good, but it never fit in. That's why I made a clean break and started flying solo. Now what about you? How do I know I won't end up with a bullet in my back?
Are you always this suspicious?
Hey, you approached me. Frankly, I'm taking a huge risk being out here in the Commonwealth in the first place. So I'm not about to leave anything to chance. Which brings me back to my original question. Can I trust you?
Hold on. What kind of risk are you talking about?
I already told you way too much. Need to learn to keep my big mouth shut. Look, I'm tired of playing 20 questions. So I'll cut you a deal right now. 250 caps. Up front. And there's no room for bargaining. What do you say?
Let me think about it.
It's not like the meter's running. Take your time. I got plenty.
Hmm.